Good morning. It's my first week back at work. Just making a coffee right now. I'm 6 weeks postpartum, so I'm gonna be exercising this week. And the comeback is starting. This is the first week of the rest of our lives. No, it's the first week of like trying to get back in shape and get ready to run a marathon in the fall. So gonna be going for runs, gonna be working out, and planning on vlogging it, so let's go. Yes. If you don't live in America, 6 weeks is like the norm here, 6 to 12 weeks, and it's not enough time. Every morning on a work day, I bring my husband coffee upstairs, so good wife. I realized out of context saying I bring my husband coffee upstairs sounds really strange. So he works from home, so his office is up there. That's him, that's us. It's cute. I have to just like figure out this new routine with 2 kids. I'm really stoked to go on a run. It's been a long time coming. First I gotta feed her, then I'm gonna get dressed. Yeah. Let's freaking go. So I do want to be very transparent with the content that I'm putting out and like responsible too. So like I'm 6 weeks postpartum today, and you aren't really, it's not like super recommended that you're running. Sorry, let me fix my shirt. It's not super recommended that you're running until you're closer to 12 weeks because of your pelvic floor and core. So I've been like working on that a lot, trying to like just strengthen that as much as possible. And also like I'm kind of focusing on like if I have any leaking going on, like if I pee any, like even a little, I want to keep note of that. Honestly, my core, it just like feels a little weird. Like I'm trying to think, like it's not heaviness, because I am trying to keep an eye on if anything feels heavy. It's more just like, it just feels like jiggly. Like I feel jiggly, you know? And I am, because my stomach was like a lot bigger just 6 weeks ago. So yeah, I'm just trying to be smart. If you're watching this thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm 6 weeks postpartum, I should be able to run. That's not really true. And honestly, should I even be running right now? I'm not really sure. All right, 3 miles, nice and slow. I would run about half a mile and then like walk for a minute or two. And I didn't pee. So that's great. Wow. I do feel like really out of shape. So I'm excited to get after it this week. Get back to it. Get stronger. Get my fitness back. Hopefully lose some pounds. Because your girl, I can just tell that I'm like heavier. And you run faster when you're lighter, or run easier. So yeah, feeling good. Monday, crushing it. Good morning, it's Tuesday. I'm at work, got the baby, got some food. This angle is like really hard to, so yeah, Tuesday, I'm running with a friend today, and he's running his first 10K in a month. So I'm stoked to like get him into running and get him as addicted as I am, because that's just the way it goes. You know, sometimes you just have that race where it clicks and you're like, oh, I am doing this like forever. So hopefully that's the case for him with this race. And I'm gonna run the 10K too. So that's my plan, running a 10K in a month. I'm not gonna race it. I'm not gonna try to do anything exciting. I'm just gonna try to finish the 10K. Because right now 3 miles is feeling pretty tough. So I think in a month trying to do a 6 mile run is a good goal. So I'm excited. And yeah, we're gonna be running later today, so I'll see you then. Okay, at the gym, ready to get my workout on, wearing a cropped sports bra, which feels really weird. Just feel super floppy. Putting in my boob pads and then dropping her off at daycare and we're working out. Hey, let's go. We slayed. What did you just say?
Slayed, period.
Hi, happy Friday. I wanted to record really quick because I'm pulling into the gym. I am doing a fat assessment today, a body fat assessment. I have some thoughts on this. I'm probably going to share after I do it because I'm late. I had to get both of the kids out the door and drop my son off at daycare before heading to the gym. So I feel like super mom because I did it successfully, but I'm just a little bit late. So I am going to update you guys in a couple minutes once I park and get in the door. That wasn't bad at all.
Like you're like at your first, okay?
That wasn't bad at all. I'm fine.
Your hips are bigger than your waist, so you already have the hourglass.
That's right. Okay, so it wasn't that bad. Yeah, my waist is very wide, which is like not surprising. That's just my build. I've always kind of had a thicker torso, but what's cool is that my hips are wider than my torso, which is actually great. And you know, I'm 6 weeks postpartum. All the numbers that I saw, like here's my thoughts bundled up together. I had an eating disorder when I was in my late teens, early 20s. And over a decade ago, like I have a good amount of distance from that eating disorder. However, if you have one, or if you have had one, you know that the thoughts, the eating disorder, like the disordered thoughts can still sometimes come back. Like I can still have thoughts that I realize are not true, but I still have them. And I'd like look at them as like, oh, that's disordered thinking. I need to like toss that, or I need to stop doing whatever behavior is triggering this kind of thought, or I need to like get out of this environment. Like I'm good at recognizing when I'm in a healthy place, when I'm in an unhealthy place, and what I can do to stay in a healthy place. So doing this assessment was a debate that I was having internally because I want to stay in a healthy place, and numbers can be super triggering when you have been triggered by numbers in the past. It's like, okay, I definitely want to be super careful. I don't want to find out information that's going to make me feel really bad about myself when maybe not knowing that would be healthier for me. However, I feel like this is different, and I was talking to my husband about it, and he was like, I agree. So this is different because I know that I just created a human life, right? Like I just birthed a child 6-7 weeks ago. And so this is like the starting point of postpartum, and it's only going to get better from here. And I know that my body with my son was able to, over the course of like 9-10 months, it took a long time. Well, it didn't take a long time. Sorry. It took as the appropriate amount of time for my body, right? I did not bounce back by any means. Like I still felt really pudgy and not great about my body at like 6 months postpartum, right? Which I feel like the bounce back is like, I don't know, that first 6 months. People are like, oh my God, I can't believe you had a baby. Whatever. Anyways, I'm just like ranting. And I'm also gonna be late for work, so I gotta get going. So anyways, I was heavily debating getting this assessment because I do not want to put myself in a position where I find information that makes me feel crappy about myself, where I maybe didn't need to learn that and I would have been much mentally happier with myself. After getting it done, I feel really happy that I did it because now I have this, my CarPlay just turned on. So I have this starting point, and I know that I am gonna be in a really good place in like 9 months, right? 18 months. Like I'm not trying to do this fast. I'm trying to do this smart. And so I'm 32% body fat right now. Awesome. My waist is thick. Great. To be expected. Having, you know, my frame, and also having been pregnant for 9 months. And then also having anyways, I'm stoked. I'm glad that I did that, and I'm happy to see those numbers get a little bit better, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to go back for another assessment for a really, really long time. Like when I'm very confident that the numbers are going to be better. And again, it's like, God, that's another like disordered thought, is like that the numbers really matter. But I do want my body fat percentage to go down. Like, I just want to be in a healthy place. And I also want my weight to go down because I want to run faster. So that's kind of my ambitions with running, interacting with my weight. So I got to go to work. That was fun. Thanks for being my buddy with it. And yeah, it's only up from here. Or wait, it's only down from here. Yeah, down. All right. Happy Friday. On a run right now. 2.5 miles in. Feeling good. That assessment, I'm like, feel super motivated to make shit happen now. To make it happen. So I'm gonna finish this run. I'm gonna try to do a long run this weekend, which is gonna be like 5 miles. But I'm excited. I'm stoked. Okay, I'll see ya. Good morning. It's Sunday. So I went for a run yesterday. And it was great. Right before it started raining. It's raining again today. I'm trying to go on I didn't do a long run yesterday. I did 4 miles without stopping. I feel so good about that. I'm trying to do 5 today. If I could do 6, that would be awesome, but I don't want to push it. I'm debating if I'm even going to go because 2 days in a row is a lot. I think this is now 3 days in a row. Debating. We'll see. I'm gonna finish my coffee and think about it. Halfway through my long run, my heart rate is like staying at threshold pace. So I'm trying to slow down. But I swear to God, I think running slower is harder. It's harder to slow down. Like, my muscles just feel like they're taking a lot of impact with every step. When I pick up the pace, my heart rate goes up, but it just feels better. I don't know, whatever. So I'm trying to slow it down. I guess I'll just take walk breaks. Feels like cheating. I hate walking on my long run. Whatever. We're crushing it over here. All right, so I'm at 5 miles. I think I'm gonna call it and walk the last mile home. I feel weird doing that because I'm not pregnant anymore. So I'm like, listening to your body is out. Destroying your body is in. But yeah, I know that's stupid. So my heart rate is just staying a little bit too high when I'm hitting an easy pace. I can feel so much soreness in my legs. So I just know it's time to walk it in, stop the watch, obviously. And yeah, I feel really good about that. 5 miles in a row. Haven't done that in a long time. So crushed it. If you did your long run today, good freaking job. Can't wait for another week of training. I think I hit like 15 miles this week. I'm so stoked. And you know what? Core feels good. I can tell things are still coming back together. Things are getting stronger. Pelvic floor feels good. I'm stoked. Happy freaking Sunday. Let's go.